My hands are so oily. I haven't been touching my hat, so I don't ruin my hat.
I haven't scratched my nose for an hour.
Good afternoon, everybody. Look at this. We've got all our junk moved, making way for something big. What would that be? The forklift. Brakes. It's months, almost a year overdue. And it's finally time. It's going to take a couple of weeks. We're going to tear it apart, fix that scary thing, because the parking brake's been okay, but with people around, not being able to stop is not good. So as soon as I get this clean, we'll be ready to bring it in. I don't know what Dad's doing. He was getting ready to bring it in, probably getting the head off, because that shortens it up a bunch. Get the forks out of the way. Oh, come on, bud. Can you get the... That one's tight. His favorite toy, we better get the brakes working. Good. So, quick master plan. Tires off, crane one side up.
Trent told me if you jack it up, take both tires off. This is the side that's messed up. So twist it that way as far as it'll go.
How do we know this side's the one messed up?
Because that brake still works on that side.
The park brake.
The park.
When you set the park brake, that one locks up.
It's supposed to engage both brakes, but it only engages that one. Then he said just pull this ring of bolts out right here. Take this off. Undo that ring of bolts, and then the whole thing comes off. The axle comes out and everything.
And the brake stuff's with the axle, or it's in there?
It's in there. And he said there should be a big collar in there with a plunger. And he says, I'll bet the snap rings come out of that plunger and blew it out.
And blew it out.
Yep. So he says you could fix them if you have a lathe, and so we may fix it. I don't know.
Depends on how bad it is.
Depends on how bad it is, because it's been
Might
a
be
while.
buying a new
It's
collar.
It's been a while.
Dang it. This has been a big project, so we've put it off for a long time.
People are still wanting us to use it and do stuff, and it's like, we got to fix these brakes. We're just done for a while.
We're done using it. She's broke down.
Yeah.
Yeah. This should be interesting. You'll want to hang on and watch this one, because we have no idea what we're doing.
We're going to have a pretty good idea here in a minute, though.
We have no idea. We'll go with what we see and hope for the best.
Yep.
So you're going to lift this, push this down to lift that up, take the tires off?
Thought about it. I'm going to drain all the oil out of it first.
Let me go get a bucket. I've been picking up apples to feed to our pigs that are falling off the trees. I'll have to find some new pig feed buckets. But we got some apple buckets right here. Somewhere. Bunch of junk mostly. We're leaving one. We'll rinse them out. We got some buckets.
We'll have to pivot it with hydraulics. That's okay.
That's right, it doesn't pivot without hydraulics. So, do we want to pivot it? No, it'll twist the back.
No.
I guess that's what we have to work with.
Yeah, we'll just see.
Because the head will be twisted funny. What's that got? Just a claw. Hopefully it doesn't shoot too far. Look at that. Woo.
There's a washer.
Some carnage.
Washer.
Look.
Flat washer.
Half a flat, quarter. Hey, none of that. Just drain normal. Not even a 5. Must have been. Well, it's running out the pinion seal.
Yeah, it's been
slow anyways. I guess it twisted. Yeah, I touched that button and it just went. How close are we? That was loose.
Oh, it is?
Ain't tight.
I wonder if that's an adjuster for brakes or.
It wasn't even tight.
Probably ought to get the crane a hold of it, maybe.
Let's leave the top one, get the bottom ones. Ooh, those are long. Let's go clear through. That bottom one is holding it, it looks like. The rest go in and it's coming out.
Oh yeah, those babies are long.
It's tight still.
That's
Ooh, that one was holding it still. Let's get the crane. Got them all loose. Had one nut on the bottom. That's pretty impressive right there.
Ooh, it's coming.
There. Get all the bolts out and leave one. Just about to the unknown here. Ready?
Let's do it.
There's that. Studs holding all of it. Almost wish we had. Let's put a chain.
Let's cradle it.
Yeah. Because that's not very smart. That's just going to break our kneecap. Let's put one back in.
It's on that stud still.
Just trying to find a sweet spot. Ooh. Hold on, we got stuff happening. Gonna grab those clutches.
You're there too.
Got it. Alright guys, we want to interrupt this video to tell you about the most important thing that you wear all day long, every day, which is your boots. So I've had these boots over 2 years. I never have boots more than 1 year. So to say that I've had them 2 years is pretty impressive. But it's time to upgrade. And my dad had some foot problems, how long ago? A year ago? And I talked him into getting flat sole boots. He's getting Brunts now. He's never had them before. This is my 3rd set. So I'll be on my 4th set. And I love them. They are the most durable, comfiest boots I've ever worn, to be honest. Let's open these up, have a look at them. Mine are soft toe. I like the soft toe.
Mine are composite. Always dropping stuff on my feet. I really like them.
Another great thing is the break-in period. Like, you know when you buy new boots and you get blisters, you wear them, it takes a week, and then they're good. You don't get that with Brunts. You just put them on, they're soft, they're already broke in, they're comfortable. That's why I'm on my 4th set, because they are great. These boots are the #1 rated boots for most tradesmen. They're gonna hold up to the job. And if you'd like to try a set out for yourself, go to bruntworkwear.com/frost and get $10 off your first order. So once again, if you would like to try a set of these for yourself, go to bruntworkwear.com/frost and you'll save $10 off your first order. So take care of your feet, because they take care of you every day. And let's get back to the video.
Something's broke here.
Are those bolts? What was rolling around in there?
These are bolts, and I'm not sure where they go. There's another one stuck right there. It's a little bit loose, but there's washers right here. That's what those things were we found, was some of these. But I'm thinking something is... There's another washer. See, these look like they had something coming off of them. That's hammered. Looks to me like the brake shoes are clear gone. I would guess those had brakes on them.
Right.
That one's locked up. That's where those pins went.
A bolt dinged it right there. Big dings in it. Do we have a book on this?
They sent me a diagram on it. I'll have to look it up.
So that bolt right there on the top,
We'll pull that
we'll
out.
pull the rest of that out?
I think so. Looks like there's more parts behind there.
Because there's 3 more sections, 2 more.
This is the brake section right here.
Should we pull that top one out?
I don't think it'll hurt nothing.
See if we can get deeper.
We gotta find the rest of these parts anyway.
It must slide on that still. I don't know. That didn't seem to loosen it up much. Hammer time?
Went clear in there. Just pry it just a little bit.
It's not really a spot on this side. It's moving. Hoses are hooked to it. Should we unhook park brake hoses?
Let's see what comes out.
So if it falls, it's gonna rip those hoses. I don't know what you could see on that other camera. So these 3 little bolts, the first things you found, they're all broken.
Oh, they are.
Tried to tell me they all but one was. They're all broke. So these 3, 1, 2, 3. So we almost need to get this piece off.
Drill those out.
But I can't decide if that's behind this. And this isn't coming off. But this is like a wheel bearing. You turn that ring.
It tightens that wheel bearing up.
And then you bolt that little...
That would be the carrier bearing. That's what that would be.
Yeah. Setting the... It would be. That's moving with it.
It's moving. So maybe...
But I don't know...
Maybe we gotta just get creative and pull that out of there.
That's what I was wondering. If there was more, I could pull pretty decent right there, but something is snagging pretty good.
He said there was probably a snap ring that went in there.
That line?
But I'm thinking those bolts were what held that in, and it broke the bolts
It
off.
sheared the bolts.
Yeah.
You would think this piece would slide over. I don't know if they're slid over that.
Them washers probably went under here and made the difference for that, so that it hit all the way around there.
Probably.
Is what I would guess.
So you'd think it'd be a stud. There'd be no way to hold it.
And then all of those brakes went in that basket, and that basket's broke.
There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot going on right there.
We need to see if we can get that off, though.
Get that off.
That's what the carrier...
Front suspension hasn't pumped up though.
It kind of fell to one side, didn't it? The one bolt we thought was a bolt was holding us up. That little bolt didn't do a whole lot. Did we take the air blower to it? Why don't we air blower the table first? We need to clean the table. There's a lot of stuff going down though. That is crooked looking?
I don't know.
Is that a snap ring? That's solid.
That's got to have a snap ring there.
This is threaded. Right there. Can you see threads? I wonder if that thing spins.
I don't know.
Somehow that comes apart a little bit more.
All right, guys, good morning. Kind of a happy day because look what showed up. Look at all this box of stuff. We have parts. You guys know what this is? These are brakes. New brakes for the forklift. I've been waiting a week to get these, and here they are today. I got new brake discs. I got new steel discs to go between them. I got the new bolts that bolt in here that holds everything together. Yeah, we're going to get some brakes on the forklift. Don't know if we're going to get it done today or tomorrow or the next day because there's a lot of work to do. This is the new one. This is the old one. What's the difference? This one has no fiber left on the face at all. This one has lots of fiber on both sides. We'll get this front end all cleaned up, get ready to put some brakes in it. I don't know how many of you people know this or not, but this is kind of a little trick that I learned when I was working for my brother 40 years ago. Actually, it might even have been before that. It might have been when I was working on that ranch as a kid, because we rebuilt a lot of cats and stuff. But I can't put this together today, not because I don't want to, but because I was taught that you take these discs, because these are a wet disc, and you want to soak them in oil for a day. And so I'm going to take all these new discs out, and I'm going to put them in a bucket of oil, be able to put all this together tomorrow. So I'll get the front end cleaned up, and I'll get them soaking in a bucket of oil. And tomorrow, Sean will be here in the shop. He's baling hay today. Yep, it's that time of year again. Getting the last cutting over the Penguich. I've got to clean all the steel out of the front end. I've got some broken off bolts I've got to take out of the brake hub. I'll get everything done I can get done. And then tomorrow, we'll pull these out of the oil, bolt it all together, and we'll get this forklift working, and it'll have brakes. So you can follow me along today. That's my project today. We got a mess in that axle. See all that gray stuff? That's all metal and grease. Nasty. So I've got a little pump up sprayer. I'm going to spray this and see if I can rinse all this steel out of here. My little sprayer is not the best. Okay, so maybe it's better than the worst. I may have to do something different. I may have to just tighten it. There we go. Wow. That is not really washing it out. A little bit though. Not like I thought it would. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something different. That's not gonna work. The drain bucket works good. I'm gonna have to build something to reach up in there and scrape that out, because it is not coming. I mean, there is just, look at that. Just crud. That's washers. That's just nasty. It's all part of the brake parts. Let me make something real quick and we'll be back. Took a piece of strap and bend it over on the end. Let's see how that works. Hey, hey. That worked pretty good. Let's just keep repeating that process. There's just a lot up in there. I honestly think this thing's been going out since before I bought it. Now it's not a 1/2 inch deep up in there. Maybe it'll just come out. Not really. That stuff just don't wash. That was a whole lot better. There's just a little bit right up in the very end I gotta wash out still. And then that thing is pretty good. Got a little bit here and there. We'll wash it a couple more times and we'll get it all out. And then we gotta do that right over there. Let's see what's in it. Oh, it's not near as bad. Okay, that was the easiest to clean. This axle housing is definitely the hardest, but that's pretty good. Now I'm going to take this one and clean it up, and then this bolt and this bolt and this bolt are broken off, and I've got to get those out of there. So on to my next challenge today.
We found the bottom. That's as deep as you can get.
That's pretty much the bottom right there for sure.
The rest of that is one solid piece right there.
So it looks like we just need to clean that one up a little bit, or it's had a bolt or something hit it. One of the bolts that broke off that went through it.
Big old washers. That's like 1/4 inch thick, flared.
That's the springs. It said those are springs.
That'd be a spring.
That'd be a spring, wouldn't it?
With pressure, that'd be... anything's a spring. That's intense. That's big parts.
Maybe I just pull that snap ring and pull that out.
No need to.
Just take a file, think.
Yeah. We'll get this cleaned up and show you going back together. Kind of hard to hold that.
It's kind of hard to hold.
Kind of hard to line that
I
up.
hope it's lined.
Big old magnet.
Oh, they're coming through.
They're started. They should tap down in.
That's it.
All the bottom. Except the other way, right?
That's the other way.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
That looks right.
That's impressive.
Oh, we just gotta
Get it started.
jack it back down.
Work that into it.
Stick her back in. Yeah, I almost need a bigger one, but that's the biggest one I could find.
Right? It was kind of teetering on there, so I wasn't sure. Instead of just another ring to bend and wobble, found an old rotor. When that comes off, it's going to come off, isn't it?
Not too bad. We'll see.
It's got the top pad on it that way. It's going to be dangerous here. That way it'll hold it together, shave it flat, and we'll use it. Shouldn't bend that one. Start with the end of it on the side.
Yeah, it just needs to be in the middle, between them holes.
Away from the gaps, right? Going down good?
Oh yeah.
Pushing a little oil out. Moving. Feels like bottom right there.
Feels like money, right?
John Deere backhoe front end kind of has the same thing. Little wire you push around. There we go. So whatever you did it. Maybe when you let it up, it'll pop it in now. Right here. Yep. Got it.
Other side looks good.
Stayed.
So, look at that. We got a new tool.
Throw that in the window and we won't use it for 10 more years.
Well, we might have to use it on the other side.
Definitely a new tool.
Repurposed.
Now we get the book out, stack clutches right,
Oh, I got it. I'll figure it out.
and hopefully it just works. You've been doing your homework and studying.
Well,
The most important thing is the clutch packs are soaking in oil.
both sides.
Right.
Yeah, we got to hammer those out. Maybe.
The
I don't know.
bushings?
They look just like the other ones. They
Did
came
it
with,
come with new ones?
they came with new ones, but let's see how they look. They are a little bit wore. There's the new ones.
Yep. Not a huge difference, but
And then there's a bunch of washers that go on it. And then it just screws down in there.
we found all those in the bottom.
Yeah, they go like that.
I don't know if you can see the washers or not. That's how it says to do it. A little more snug once around them, and
I'll twist them off. They're just little.
yeah, you don't want them falling out though.
Oh, we locked-tied it. Okay.
Hey, we're that far. Good work. Kind of a big job. Pretty basic, but still a big job. That's this one.
This is what it's supposed to look like. That's what it looks like.
Halves.
Yeah,
Look how wore out that is.
it's crazy.
That is crazy.
So it goes just like that.
Just flat wore out.
Just like that.
And then the disc. What's it rub on the backside? It runs on that thing,
That
right?
thing pushes against it. It doesn't. It doesn't spin. It just pushes against it. The disc will spin.
Right. So that just pushes.
Okay, and then the way this one went is the disc goes in, and then this goes on it because it's got a little ear
Right.
that the next groove goes over to space, and then another disc, and that keeps that from coming out.
And that catches the axle
Right.
when it goes through it.
Yummy.
You want to put it in that Keelik tub?
Um,
Let's do it. Throw her in there. Let it drip some extra in there. That's cool.
okay, then I think. What if you line them holes up?
Flip it over if they're barely off.
I don't know if it matters.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
that one.
It's already looking like it's going to stop better. Open one more box here. They all going to fit?
Well, remember the park brakes on.
How do we get it off?
We'll have to hook the
Hose up?
hoses up.
So we've got to put this on there. Got it. Filled it right up.
Okay, and then that one goes on.
Looks better. At least from here. That's cool.
Trying to decide if it'll be easier to put this in that.
And then put the clutch.
We do. We got to put this in first,
Oh no.
and then we got to set the preload on the bearing.
We've got to put that teeny bolt with that little
And then that teeny bolt holds that.
holds that from spinning. Where'd we put that at? We're remembering. We got that teeny little bolt and that little flange.
Right up there somewhere.
Trying to remember that thing. That goes somewhere and it's twisted. We'll have to straighten it. close.
We could hook that line up and remove the brake. But yeah, then that pushes in there and it pushes in and locks it. And that locks the brake up.
Nothing changed. Let's bleed it. Start it till it shoots oil.
Sure.
Oh. That didn't even hardly move it, did it?
Maybe the thickness of a pencil lead.
Not much.
It's probably going to work really good.
Go hit it real quick and we'll just watch. You can barely see it, but it's moving. And so this just holds pressure against that, right?
Yep.
So we could slide it in.
Let's do it.
We're gonna oil the O-ring up around the outside. I don't know why not. Remember when a guy was putting these big washers in there? Someone said turn them over, that's the wrong way. We should have left them. They're pushing the wrong way. That's the only thing we can come up with. You just saw this clear together. We're clear back to square one. Hopefully we looked through the pictures and it was wrong. So we're going back together. We'll show you when it's together. Third time we're back together. It just slipped right in. We didn't have to tighten anything. We'll tell you what's wrong when we shut it off. But it turns now and the brake's off. Park brake on. Locked up. Let's turn it off. Try it. So it's releasing. My hands are so oily. I haven't been touching my hat, so I don't ruin my hat.
I haven't scratched my nose for an hour and it itches.
But your backside looks different.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
shoot. Okay. You can tell those washers are concaved. Outside's touching the hub, inside's touching washer to washer. So we flip-flopped it. Didn't help.
Made it worse.
It wouldn't even do a thing. So we flipped them back around. Got an 1/8 inch of movement.
Yeah.
Not enough.
So these little sleeves go down inside the piston. And we put the piston in on the table with the park brake locked on.
We pounded the new bushings in,
Right.
and bottomed them out.
When we tightened them in with the park brake on, it was already held out with pressure. And so we tightened those and they went through. About 1/8 of an inch. So we finally
Took the 3 bolts back out.
we put it on, took the park brake off to suck the spring pressure, and then we pounded these back out to where they're supposed to be, stuck it back in.
Tightened it, and didn't shut it off until it was together.
So yeah, we're learning.
You know what? The next side is going to be slick. One shot.
20 minutes.
We got this.
Well, maybe an hour.
All day for this side. It's going to average out normal.
Right.
That's why the book is like that. Normal.
Well, and it's written in another language that we don't understand.
You can't read that?
I can't read that.
Why can't you read that?
Can you read it?
It says CAT 15056.
You can't read it either.
Well, that's English, but the top one's not English. It has 2 languages there. Position the brake flange under the press using a special tool, which we made, we didn't buy. Yeah, we're together.
We're together.
We've got steering, and a fender, and a tire. And technically we could use it again.
Well, we got to put a pinion seal in it first.
Well, if we had to.
Yeah, if we had to use it, we could use it.
It'd roll and work. It'd have brakes. It would leak oil.
Squirt some grease up in that thing because
Why?
it's not greasable, but it needs grease.
I was gonna say it's not greasable and the rubber's broke. Why would we grease that?
Well, I don't know. It just sounds like something we probably should do.
We didn't buy a new one, so we may as well try to salvage the old one.
It'll work.
We got to tighten that jam nut
We
because
got to tighten all those.
yeah. Awesome. That's a accomplishment right there.
Yeah.
That's worth a cheeseburger. We worked through lunch.
Miss lunch. Wonder if
We
I'm
missed lunch. Are you hungry?
hungry for a while. I'll live though.
Made it this far. We'll just wait till dinner.
Yeah, I'll live.
I tightened half those last time. Let's just tighten all of them now. It was possible.
One thing about
It just was hard to figure out.
it, we know how to do it now.
And you can't just talk someone through that without knowing and seeing how it works. We don't want to do it though. If you have one that needs brakes changed,
Take it to Sladen. Ev.
I mean, for enough money we would do it, but we wouldn't want to have 30 of them out there.
No, I don't want to be a mechanic. I've done that half my life. I don't want to do it anymore.
We're still doing it daily.
Until I start working on my Roadster. And then I do.
The Roadster and the S10. Then we're going to be full-time mechanics.
And the Duramax.
Oh yeah, the Duramax. What else?
The other Duramax. Buy a Duramax, they said. It'll be fun.
Don't buy a Duramax.
Oh, they are until they aren't.
When they work, they're great. When you're working on them, just buy a new one.
I mean, the old black one, I got 600,000 on it, and then it broke. I mean, what a piece of crap.
It's only had a motor and a transfer case,
Right.
and I mean, that was the first time it broke.
100 brake jobs, tires.
Look at the mega cab out there just smiling. It's got mismatched tires, but that's because I broke a rim. I got to find another rim still. Hey guys, thanks for your help working on the forklift today, getting it in the shop and tore apart. Sat a few days, waited for parts, took a while figuring it out, and the day's over with. It's now nighttime, and so we're going to end this, and we'll get back to work on it Monday because we're done with it for now. We got one side done. So thanks for following along, and thanks for your help. Appreciate it. Appreciate you holding us up during the video and keeping us going. We can feel it, and we thank you for it. We'll get the other side put together and try it out, test it out, see if we did it right. Hopefully everything works. Put her to use. So thanks, guys. Catch you next time.